MP parliamentarian Karu Jayasu says that certain media institutions in the country are vindictively attacking individuals who do not agree with them instead of carrying out their responsibilities.
As he made the statement in Parliament.
අවාසනාවකට අද මේ රටේ සමහර මාධ්‍ය තමන්ට පැවරී තියෙන එම වගකීම
Unfortunately, today in this country, certain media institutions, instead of carrying out the responsibility vested in them, are levelling vindictive and low blows to dissenters who do not agree with them and are working to assassinate their characters and bring them to disrepute. As a result, the real problems facing the people of this country, such as the lack of democracy and good governance, the inability to live, the collapse in the rule of law, corruption and other important matters are being brushed aside. Whether it is the government or the opposition, where there is wrong, the media should point it out. We strongly hold this opinion, but today it has become the culture of certain newspapers to sling mud at targeted individuals. Honourable Deputy Chair, this is a catastrophic situation.
නමුත් එහෙම නොකර පුද්ගලයන් ඉලක්ක කරගෙන මඩපහර එල්ල කිරීම අද සමහර පුවත්පත්වල විලාසිතාව වී තිබෙනවා. මේක හරිම ඛේදනීය සත්‍යයක් ගරු නියෝජ්‍ය කාර්ක සභාපතිතුමනි.
Nevertheless, prior to this, Karu Jayasu's stance was that the media acts in a knowledgeable and responsible fashion. These are some of the statements he has made regarding the media. In a civilized society where democracy reigns supreme, the media must be respected. We always hope for good governance and a free media in this country. That is how we can sustain democracy in the country. On the 18th of April, MP Karu Jayasu requested that an impartial investigation be held into threats that have been levelled at journalists. The statement containing this request was published on Karu Jayasu's website the same day. Furthermore, at a media briefing held on the 17th of May this year, Karu Jayasu made the following statement. Extract. The repressive policy of the government is on the increase. It is impossible to express dissenting views against the government. The government behaves in a manner as if the people have given a mandate to them to stay in power forever. End of extract. If a newspaper or media network is unable to tell the truth or is unable to provide balanced news, then we cannot think of such a country as democratic. When a media institution is attacked or when attempts are made to oppress the media, we have always spoken against it. Whether we are in the opposition or the government, we must protect the media. The media is necessary for a democratic country. Even if it is to reprimand us, we need the media. MP Karu Jayasu, who spoke thus of the role and importance of the media in a democratic society, made these remarks in Parliament today regarding the Maubima newspaper.
මේ ළඟදී දෙවෙනි වතාවට ආරම්භ කළ මව්බිම පුවත්පත
The Maubima newspaper, which was launched for the second time recently, has a completely different stance to its first incarnation, and today they engaged in shameless misuse of the media. Its sister newspaper Ceylon Today also functions parallel to this. Bless the Maubima newspaper, because I saw some headlines in recent days which I have never seen in any country in the world. For the first time in the history that I know of, the headline read in large print that lightning had struck a politician's meeting.
පසුගිය දවස්වල මම දැක්කා. මා දන්නා ඉතිහාසයේ ප්‍රථම වතාවට දේශපාලනඥයෙකුගේ රැස්වීමට එන ගැහුවයි කියලා. පොල්ගෙඩි අකුරෙන්
It is difficult for me to understand with what mindset this newspaper published this headline. No matter which way you look at it, Honourable Deputy Chair, it is completely in violation of media ethics.
මොන දස්තුකේනින් බැලුවත් නියෝජ්‍ය කාර්ක සභාපතිතුමනි ඒක මාධ්‍ය සදාචාරයට සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම පටහැන්නේ.
The report that Karu Jayasu was referring to appeared on the Maubima newspaper on the 25th of November. The editor of the Maubima newspaper questions as to how it could be a falsification or distortion if it is in fact true that lightning struck at the meeting that was attended by Karu Jayasu. Politicians from both government and opposition ranks had this to say regarding the statement made by MP Karu Jayasu on the media.
එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂයේ කරු ජයසූරිය මැතිතුමාගේ කතාව අහලා මම විශ්මයටපත් වුණා. හේතුව එය එක්තරා විදියකින් මේ
I was amazed after listening to the speech made by Karu Jayasu of the United National Party. I was wondering if it was a confession or whether it was a statement being made from our side. The UNP, which often makes speeches about media freedom, has had bad experience in its time and in the past. If you are appointed to the government in the future, I have a suspicion as to whether Karu Jayasu will give even an inch of media freedom to society. If you look at the newspapers in this country today, it is evident that there was a time when the newspapers were far more critical. I know that whether we look at newspapers in the past, newspapers in the present, or if we are alive to witness newspapers in the future, criticism is not something that we can stop. We call this the freedom of the media. No matter how much it hurts us, or how much we feel it, or how much we are disappointed by it, we need not be troubled by it. Remember that the leader of the Leadership Council has presented the vision of the United National Party.
අපි කලබල වුණොත් පැහැදිලි ලෙසම අපේ මතක තියාගන්න ඔබතුමන්ලගේ මේ නායකත්ව මණ්ඩල නායකයා ඉදිරිපත් කරුවේ එක්සත් ජාතික පක්ෂ දර්ශනය.
Even we who are in the opposition are saying that there isn't a strong opposition. Everyone is saying that there isn't a strong opposition. Who is it that destroyed a strong opposition? People like Karu Jayasu and Vimal Veeravansa also supported the weakening of the functions of the opposition. Karu Jayasu is a major shareholder in this. He went over to strengthen the hands with half of the opposition. Now there is too much power there. 2/3 of parliament.
පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ 3/2